Good morning. It is 6:27 a.m. on Friday, January 28th, 2022. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. Technically started to do this video a moment ago and then decided about 2 seconds in that I needed to adjust my microphone stand. Then I decided to not just continue with that, but to finish adjusting my microphone stand, then resume a new recording. And now I'm telling you about it. So da 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 da. Uh, Last night I rewatched The French Dispatch, which is Wes Anderson's latest movie. I had watched it once before, but the circumstances of that viewing were less than ideal for movie watching. I mean, they were fine for an evening entertainment. This is when I was hanging out with my neighbor, and we were entertained and all that, but the as far as movie watching, we just kept getting distracted and kept having to pause it and all of that sort of thing, and so I felt like I didn't get the full appreciation of it, and so now I've rewatched it and I like it. I think that it's on the slow side from the perspective of pacing. But like every bit is so full of little details that you know, I think it's going to be largely a matter of perspective of how much enjoyment you get from noticing all the funny little details in the frame, and appreciating just the visuals of each shot. Um, I think that it's not my favorite Wes Anderson. I think that's still probably the Grand Budapest Hotel. But I think that there was a lot to like in it. I didn't actually miss as much as I thought I had. In particular, there's the middle segment with Frances McDormand's character getting involved in this strange youth revolution movement that has a bunch of subtitles in it, and that was mostly the part that I missed was not getting to read all of the subtitles. But yeah, so overall, I like it a lot. I was glad to rewatch it. But a big part of what it did was just make me want to rewatch Grand Budapest Hotel. um, I think, yeah, I think part of what, like I said, pacing is maybe a little bit slow. I think also, I don't know. I'm thinking about it still. I was just going to say it doesn't have as much. Like, one of the things that I really like about Grand Budapest Hotel is a real sense of saying something and having a plot built to support that. Um, this one feels a little bit less focused in that regard by virtue of it literally pretending to be an issue of a magazine, where each segment is supposedly a story in this issue of the magazine. And then they do kind of all tie together more or less, but it's a little bit less solid. It feels like pieces that are designed to fit together as opposed to a single piece that was just always a single piece. Yeah. Anyway, I recommend it if you're a fan of Wes Anderson for sure. I think that if you're not a fan of Wes Anderson, it's probably not the one that will convince you. But, uh, in other news, we're expecting a big blizzard here in the Boston area tomorrow, starting tonight actually, which, uh, you know, given that I wasn't expecting to have to go anywhere tomorrow, is, yeah, should, I like lots of snow, generally speaking, when it's not causing me too much inconvenience. However, I was already planning to go grocery shopping today, and so for uh, my grocery shopping will now be competing with people doing blizzard grocery shopping, which I feel like the whole cliche of people buying bread and milk because it's going to snow, I mean, it was always silly, but I feel like I haven't noticed it as much lately. But there will absolutely be crowds and people buying up various things. Anyway, so that's we'll see how that's going when I check in with you tomorrow, and I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.